Okay, everybody, welcome, welcome, welcome. This is the 2026 Transformational Leadership Masterclass. And today we're going to talk a lot about what our 2026 goal setting and making sure that we are on the right foot. So welcome. Now, let's get started. This session is not about motivation, it's not about fluff, it's about being authentic, being able to set a system that helps us to move forward, right? It's a personal development and transformational masterclass. And why I say it's masterclass because all of us here are masters, we are entrepreneurs, we are coaches, we are pharmacists, we are pastors, we are master students. So we are all masters in our own very different ways. But this presentation will guide us through the importance of setting personal development goals and the process of creating them and strategies to achieve them. So, are we ready? Are you ready? If you're ready, put R in the chat. If you're ready, put R in the chat. Put R in the chat. I'm looking at the chat right now. Yes, 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 yes. R, R, yes. I see triple R from people. Thank you. Yes, we are born ready. Coach Paula is born ready. So I'll talk about a little thing about myself. But before I go on, I want to say, how many of us have our goals for 2026 yet? If you don't have it, that's okay. If you have your goal, put Y in the chat. Just put Y. You have your goal, or you have a New Year resolution that has not been written down yet. So if it's a yes, put Y in the chat. Yes, Kutpala has it. Yes, yes. I don't see other people. Where are they? Why are we here? Why have you joined this call today? And today I'm just looking at how many people. We have a couple of people that have joined and they'll still join again. We are here because number one, we are all capable, we are all experienced, we are driven. For you to be here, congratulations, because you are one of the 1% that really wants their life to be better, right? But often, we get overwhelmed, we get stressed, and we are doing a lot, but it's not feeling aligned with what we really want to be. Growth feels harder than it should. And I'll say for sure that only about 50% of people write their goals every year. And out of that people, only 10% really achieve their goals. And it happens to me year after year. I keep carrying my goals over. I look at it, I'm like, oh my God, what have I done this year? But sometimes the mind has a way of playing games on us. I've learned really, and everybody hear me, it is okay to carry your goals over. But what we have to do is improve of what we've done before. My goal for having a family that we are connected, a family that is growing in the Lord, a family that loves God, serves God is the same. But how am I going to improve my relationship with my husband and my kids is different. My goal of impacting the world and making sure that people are able to live fulfilled lives and improve them wherever they are, create access to health, to information, to leadership information is the same. But what have I done next year that I need to improve on? How do I increase in that impact? So this is what we want to achieve today. So what is the real problem with people? Why are they not achieving their goals? Why is that everybody tries harder every year? Everybody learns more. We are in this forum today, right? Everybody stays busy. You have your list. You are trying to do them. But things don't truly change. So effort without structure can lead to exhaustion. Many times I'm like, hey, I'm going to do this podcast. I'm going to write this book. I've been carrying my book writing for the past 1 or 2 years. And the more I keep trying, the more I get exhausted until I discovered the structure, until I discovered a system that made me achieve a lot even last year. And last year was a tremendous win for me. So question for all of us, are we living our lives in a reactive and a way by default, let it just happen, whatever happens, let it happen? Or are you leading your life proactively by design? How are you challenging your life to make sure that you are on top. So if you are living your life proactively, or if you like to live it proactively, put P. If you're like, oh, let things just go by default, put R. So the proactive people, put a P. If you're going to be proactive, put a P, put a P. I want to see you putting a P. I'm looking at the chart. Yes, someone said P. He wants to live his life proactively. He is born ready. Who else? Yes, Coach Fowler, a P. Olamide, Lawal, Lamzi, a P. Are other people here to live their life proactively, or they just want to be there? I want to see a P in the chat. Okay, fantastic. Now let's go on. The breakthrough. Transformation is not about motivation, it's about design. Many a times at the beginning of the year, we get motivated, want to do more, want to this, and then by March, things falter. By July, we are not even there again. I remember when I joined the gym at the beginning of the year as my New Year resolution, I said for just like a month or two. After that, guess what? I stopped going. I felt it was hard. I felt it was too far. Right? So transformation is not just about motivation, it's about design. You don't rise to your goals that you write down. You fall to your systems. And that is why I'm here today. What system have you put in place to ensure that you are successful wherever you are? So we're going to talk about the formula, which is still the goals systems that lead to your transformation. And goals give direction, systems create consistency. Consistency builds your identity, and identity shapes your destiny. Again, goals give
Can you
direction,
come
which
again?
is good.
Can you come again, ma?
Yes, I will say it. Goals give direction, systems create consistency, and consistency builds your identity. And finally, identity shapes your destiny. So, who do you want to become? Who do you want to become in 2026? Do you want to become unrecognizable? I do. By the end of 2026, I want to be able to say, yes, I did it. Yes, I impacted lives. Yes, my goals were achieved, to the best of my ability without any regrets. So do you? Do you want your 2026 to be unrecognizable? Welcome again. Yes. So now, the law of navigation says anyone can steer a ship, but it takes a leader to chart the course. The law of navigation says anyone can steer the ship, but it takes only a leader to do what? To chart the course. So let's see how we can do that. Sincerely, what got you to where you are today is not what is going to take you there. It's not what is going to take you to end of 2026, because there's a lot of competition, there's a lot of changing resources, there's a lot of changing priorities, but you need things to be able to move you in the right direction, and that is navigation and design. So this is where we are. The first thing we have to do, right, is to define the here. Remember that if you have your phone and you put on the GPS, if you say, oh, I want to go to maybe Laura Town Center, put that in Nigeria, you want to go from Ayutthaya maybe to Abeokuta, or you want to go from Abeokuta to Lagos, or you want to go from Ikeja to VI, and you want to use your map, you have to have put in where you are and then where you're going to. So the first thing we have to do is look at it. Where am I right now? In whatever part of your life you want to change, my finances, you want to earn more money. How much are you earning now? How much do you want to earn more? I want to build a relationship with my children and my husband. What is the situation right now? I want to get married. What is the situation right now? I want to go to school. What is the situation? I want to earn my master's. Have you finished your first degree? So where are you right now? So vision starts where you are and not where you're going to. A lot of people that I've listened to say, hey, in your 2023 goals, put where you're going to. That's the first thing. No, you start from the here. So what is the here? What are you grateful for in 2025? What are the things that worked well for you in 2025? So today, right now, everybody, I'm going to give us just 1 minute. Bring out your paper. I hope you all have our papers with us. Bring out your paper, your phone, whatever, your e-note, digital note, and write down 3 things that you're grateful for in 2025. So I'm going to give us 30 seconds. And if you like, you can type in the chat. Yes, I think I would like that. You can type in the chat or write it down. What is 1 to 3 things you are grateful for in 2025? I was grateful for a lot of collaboration that happened. A lot of people reached out to me to say, hey, can you be on a podcast? Can you present for me? Can you write for me? People sent me a lot, and it helped me to achieve many of the things that I really wanted to achieve because they aligned with my purpose and my goals. My relationship, my children got better. Some of them got into colleges. Some of them applied for colleges, and they actually got the admissions. So what are you grateful for? Write it down. Write it down on a piece of paper. Do not do this. Get out your paper and write it. So if you have your paper or your phone that you're writing on, type yes in the chat. I want to make sure that we are all together. I'm not just going to be talking. I want to know that people are. So put a capital Y in the chat if you are following and you're writing. Put in the chat. I'm looking at the chat. When I look down, just that I'm looking at my phone at the other place. I'm looking at the chat. Yes. Fantastic. Pastor Sam says yes, yes. He has his notes. Yes. Because says yes, he's writing in the chat, following. Yes. Oh, fantastic. I love that. So write the things that you're grateful for. My podcast. Yes, people help. Yes, fantastic. Coach Paula, yes, collaboration and family and health. That's what she's grateful for. Yes, yes. And Jules, and Giuseppe, welcome. Thank you for joining. She's saying yes, 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 yes. And Omolola, thank you for joining. She's saying yes as well. Yes, thank you. Gift of life, continuation of academics, fantastic. Achieving 5 international conferences. Wow, that's good. And paper presentation. You can see how God has done a lot. Yes, Mom Bridget said yes. Okay. The other thing is in a different page, write one big thing you regret that you did not achieve. One of the things I did not achieve was writing a book. So write one thing in a different page, not the same page where you were grateful, or a different sheet. Write one thing that you regret or that you did not achieve that you wished you had. Now, still on another page, write why it didn't happen. What was the lessons learned? Why didn't you achieve that goal? For me, not writing a book, it was because I was putting a lot of things into that. My work was there. I didn't schedule enough time. I had it all written, my transcript written down, but I didn't move forward. I wasn't prioritizing that. So that's what I've learned. And I'm going to be able to now schedule time to do that. So guess what? That one page of regret that you wrote, don't worry, just take it, put it, throw it away, and put the lessons learned. Because experiences that we go through, if there's no learning, is the same thing. You're going to fall into the same trap, the same pattern again in 2026. So keep the lessons learned and make sure that those are the things that you really, really focus on in making this year better. The next thing is ask for clarity and wisdom. This is so important. I was reading the book of Matthew and then the book of Mark. And one of the things that and Proverbs is that when we have clarity on the things we want to do, you find out that you are able to move. You have the information, you have the resources, you know what to do. Many people get stuck because they are not clear. Oh, I want to, what should I do in 2026? I want to make global impacts. On what? They are not clear. I want to reach out to children about what? They are not clear. I want to do a lot of collaboration. What kind of collaboration? They're not clear. I want to attend events. What events are you trying to attend? There's no clarity. So the first thing is to ask God, God, please give me clarity. Open my eyes. Open my eyes so that I can see what you want me to do. So this year, I sincerely, in my heart, pray to God, God, grant me clarity of the things you really want me to do this year, 2026. And then wisdom. We need wisdom to do them the right way because you can have your goals, you can know what to do, but if there's no wisdom in being able to do it part time, you find that it's still a feeling. So ask God for wisdom, ask God for clarity, and He'll definitely provide it for you. The other thing is, what is your one word for the year? Write in another page today, what is your one word for the year? My one word for the year is dominion, doing things and finishing. So my word for the year is dominion, just like the eagle. The eagle soars high and rises very high, right? And then it goes down and achieves its goal. It rises up, has clear vision, targets the thing, and then goes down, point down, grab it, and gets it. So, what is your own one word for the year? It can be action, it can be help, it can be family, it can be leading. And do you believe in God's promise for your life? We rise and fall to what we believe in. So, what is your belief this year? I believe that God wants me to have dominance over this 2026. I believe that God is going to help me achieve my goals. I strongly believe that I'm going to impact lives, serve people, and impact their life, just like I'm doing now. I really believe in helping people, and that's why I'm here. So I want you to look at this. You can screenshot it if you like. Um, can you also see my screen? Okay, I believe so. So you can do a screenshot of this, and I'm going to send it later, the PDF for people. So choose one out of this: consistency, momentum, discipline, whatever it is. Screenshot it, choose it, and then use it. Now, like I said, what we believe determines what we do. If you believe you're not going to get rich, you're not going to get rich. If you believe people hate you, people are going to hate you. If you believe you're not due for promotion, you're not going to get it. If you believe you're not worthy of an increase in income, you won't get it. If you don't believe that you need to have a closer relationship with God, you won't do what you need to do. So what you believe determines what you do and who you are. What you believe determines what you do and who you are. Because what you believe, our mind is like a magnet, is a big magnet. And when you don't believe the things that you are looking out for in your heart, you will not move forward to do them. So your belief matters. Everybody put in the chat, say, I believe. I believe. Or just put B. Just put B in the chats. Just put B in the chats. You believe you can make it. I believe I can be successful. I believe I'll have more relationship with my children. I believe that I will love and honor my and respect my husband. I believe. What do you believe? I believe I'm going to make more money. I believe I'm going to build a house. I believe. What do you believe? Put it. I believe I'm going to get married. I believe that I'm going to have a huge network that serves me and I can serve them. I believe. Put in the chat what B. Yes, I believe. Yes, I see Tolu Haley putting the power. I believe. I believe. Fantastic. Yes, because it says I believe. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Now, after you know where you are, you need to determine where do you need to be. I remember when I traveled to um, Brazil, I always like to look at the map anytime I travel. And even when I went to Nigeria, you find that there's always this thing that just gives you the charts from where you are and where you're going to. And so when coming back, the plane has to define where they are going to, right? So vague destination creates wandering journeys. You get missing. On your GPS, you have to put where you're going to. If not, you're going to go in different places. So look right now, stand in December 2026 and look backwards and say, what do I want to achieve by the year 2026? Who do I want to be? How do I want to feel? And this will take me to the ABCDs framework that I put up. So number one is achieve. You can screenshot this if you want. It is achieve. What do you want to achieve in 2026? Who do you want to be? Or who do you need to become to achieve this in 2026? Like I said, what got you to January this year is not like what would get you to December 2026. So B is who do you want to be? C is what are you willing to commit? What are you willing to change? What courage do you need to summon to achieve the things you want to achieve? What disciplined actions will you take daily to achieve them? What structures and systems do you have to put in place to support this growth? And who do you need to teach? Who will work with you? And that's sharing. I'll break this down in the following slides. So is everybody following? If you are following, put Y in the chat. I want to make sure that you guys are here. Yes, I see the chat says, I believe God has and continue to answer our prayers. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Okay, yes, people are following. Thank you. So I'm not talking alone. Fantastic. So the things is, I'm going to talk about 7 F's, and that's the wheel of life. 7 F's, the wheel of life. The first thing is faith and ministry. So if you're setting our goals, so everybody, I'm talking about our goal setting now. When you're going to set your goal, remember in the other slide, I spoke about this. This is the framework. So if you look at the faith, which is how do you want to deepen your spiritual growth and your impact? The second F is family. How do you want to strengthen your relationship and support system? F is your future, academics, business, career, personal development. The next one is fun. Prioritize enjoyment and joy. Finances. How much income do you want to make? How much do you want to save? If you have debts, how much do you want to pay off? Giving, how much do you want to give to family, to friends, to your church? How much do you want to give in your offering, in your tithes, in investments? How do you want to multiply the money you're getting? Then F is friends. How do you want to expand your network? And the last thing is fitness. How do you want to improve your physical, emotional, and mental well-being? So, everybody, that is 7 F's: faith, family, future, fun, finance, friends, and fitness. So when you're talking about all those things, what you need to consider is, what do I want to achieve in my what do I want to achieve in 2026 in my spiritual life? So for instance, what I wrote is that I want to be who God has called me to be. I want to increase and improve my relationship with God, right? That is B. Then what do I want to achieve? Or how do I want to do it? By reading my Bible 2 chapters every day, by praying daily, by manifesting the fruit of the Spirit. So I want to be a person of 3 things: a person of prayer. I want to be a person that worships God. I want to be a person that is of godly character, hard work, manifesting the fruit of the Spirit. So you could see the way I put that down, right? And I've shared it with you. But I'm going to go forward to say, how do you do this? Oh, well, by the way, talking about fun and my goals. Yesterday, I achieved one, went for my body massage. This morning before coming, I attended the Women of the World conference just this morning. So it's possible for you to achieve your goals, but there is a structure. How do you put the structure in it that makes you really be the person you want to become, right? So before we do that, I'm going to put it here. Do a quick self-assessment. If there's a magic wand that comes out right now, right? What are the 3 things that you would like to move the needle on this year? The magic wand, what are the 3 things? Write it down in your book. So it can be the skills you want to achieve. What are your interests? What are your values? For me, my values this year is to manifest godly character. Be patient. I'm not usually patient. Be more patient, be kind, be good, right? Be faithful, persevere in things, be disciplined, have self-control. So what values? So if you have that magic wand, what would you do? I want to earn more this year. I want to earn more. And I want to impact lives this year through my skills. So put in the charts or put in your book, you don't put in the chat, what are the 3 things that you'd like to move forward this year? And part of impacting life is writing my book. This year, by God's grace, I'm going to write my book. So everybody look out for it, right? So don't forget that when you write all those things in those 7 areas I mentioned earlier today, you have to make sure that they are what? Specific. When you say specific, you should know the outcome of your goals. Clearly define your goals. I want to lose weight. I want to lose 10 pounds of weight. Remember I said, where are you before? What are you right now? I weigh 160 pounds or 60 kg, right, in weight. Now, I want to lose 10 kg or 5 kg or 10 pounds, right? So you have to define those. Measurable, I've said 10. What I want to do, I want to lose weight. By how much? It should be measurable. By 10 pounds, how is it going to be attainable? I'll put a time to it. By the end of 2026, this is what I want to do. I want to be able to lose those. Or by June 2026, I want to lose 10 pounds. So put a time to it. And then it should be aligned with your goals and your long-term objectives. Now, when I say attainable, don't put, I want to lose 20 pounds in 1 week. That is not attainable. Or you were earning maybe 500,000 per month before. You now said, I want to earn 10 million per month. That is not realistic. That's not attainable. I want to attend 1 million conferences. No, that's not realistic. It's not attainable. So please, when you're writing your goal, make sure that you make it specific. What you want to achieve is measurable, something you can quantify. So if I measure my weight on my scale by June, I can say that I've lost weight, right? Is it attainable? Yes, something that I can really achieve. Is it relevant to my goals, my health goals? Yes. For instance, I also said I'll be eating a fruit every day, right? Every day, I want to improve my health by eating a fruit. So, and then make sure that you set a timeline to it. So to make a meaningful and effective goal, we can use the SMART goal criteria. And you can screenshot it so that you can use it. Now, let's go to the next thing. What will take you there? We've written our goals, and don't forget that I know you can't do everything now, but when we leave this forum, make sure that you write them down. Write them down. These slides I'll make available to you in the next few hours. But before I go, one of the things I would like you to do, if you would want to do that, is to be able to go onto my website, because people that do register or put in their information there, I would send this to them. So if you're enjoying this so far, thank you. What I would like you to do is to go onto, if we can put it in the link, is to go onto the Google review, and then put what you are learning so far, how you're enjoying this. I'll really appreciate that. And then for those people, I would then provide 2 things, actually. I'll provide 2 resources. A resource on navigating your 2026, which is PDF. For those that wait till the end of this, they'll get that immediately. And then the other resource I'll do is the complete PDF of this presentation and provide that to you. So what are the top 3 goals you need to achieve, or top 3 actions for those goals? That one goal you've written. What are the top 3 actions you need to do to achieve them? Right? So for me, the first thing, if I want to lose my weight, is to exercise. I would exercise at what time? Eat better, eat fruits, reduce sugar, right? So those are the top 3 things that I feel that I need to do to achieve my weight loss goals. What is it for you? I want to improve my relationship with God. 3 things I wrote down, and this is my book. I'm not just reading it offhand. This is my book. Is 1, to read 2 chapters of the Bible a day. right? In the morning and in the evening. 2, praying daily at different points in the day. And 3, manifesting the fruit of the Spirit. Those are the 3 things I put down to make me move closer to God and to do what God wants me to be, or be who God wants me to be. So each vision requires a new level of mindset, skill or ability, and better systems or tools. So everybody, this next slide are tools that would help you. Are you ready? We've spoken about the goals. Now is the becoming tools. What are the tools that we need to move us forward? 1, mindset. Your mindset is important. Your mindset is important in looking at what does God want me to do? Who does God want me to be? Who do I want to be? Right? And then whatever it is, you have to have a vision board. A vision board is just somewhere where you put, okay, I want to be a teacher this year. I want to graduate this year. I want to be a speaker. I want to be like different people that you've seen, John Maxwell. I want to be like them. You put their pictures there. I want to earn $200,000 this year. You put that picture there. Write yourself a check. I want to earn 100,000, 1 million naira. Put it there, right? The second thing is meditation. You have to meditate on the word of God daily because that is your sustenance. Being able to calm down, look at God's word, and meditate through prayer and reading the word of God. Through prayer. So every time you look at your goals, look at your vision board, you pray on it. You thank God. You meditate on God's word, right? You meditate on God's word. And that helps you. The other thing is transformational experiences. What events do you need to attend? This year, for instance, many of you that are here, thank you for being here. This is an event that changes your mindset, an event that makes you look from, up down to say, hey, this is what I really want to achieve. What am I doing right? What am I not doing right? Right? So what leadership events you need to attend? What ministry events you need to attend? Today, I attended the Women of the Word conference events. And it was a phenomenal event for me. I connected with people. It was lovely. The second thing, what habits or tools do you need to acquire? So the habit can be good eating habits, not overeating, sleeping at the right time and waking up at the right time, reading a book a day to increase your knowledge, and exercising to increase your well-being. So what habits are you going to acquire this year that will make you move forward? So mindset tools, habit tools, and the third one is skill acquisition. What skill do you need to get to make you achieve what you want to achieve? What skills do you need to be who you want to be? For me, it's communication. I want to improve my communication skills. So when I speak on the forum, in platforms, as we are speaking now, I can connect with people. I don't just want to just reel out things and just say things. I want to meet people at their needs. So I signed up again for John Maxwell, right? Many people have spoken about time management. Wow. I went for a closed-knit event recently and they said, what is your greatest challenge? 80% of them, mothers, fathers, entrepreneurs, people working in leadership, doctors, they said time management. We all have 24 hours, but some people, 10% of people actually manage their time well. They focus on the things they need to focus on. And next month, the next masterclass is productivity and time management. So look out for that. For those people that have joined now and for people that will join later, look at this online. The third thing I need for my role is, for instance, Excel. I need to learn more about Excel too, so I can sort out things, so I can really be efficient in the things I do. I'm going to write a lot of SOPs for my company. I'm going to go on and learn how to do SOPs. Networking skills. My daughter will say, and my children will say, "Oh, mom, you relate to people so well," right? Wherever I go to, it's easy for me to just jump on and connect with anybody because I've learned those skills. And then what I'm learning now is when I go to network, I'm not just going to smile. What do I want to achieve in that? Who do I want to serve? Who do I want to connect with? Who do I want to follow up with? So you have to know what exactly do you want, the skill you need to be who you want to be at the end of 2026. That is super important because with the world of AI, and it can be AI, what AI skills do you want? I was telling my son today, oh, I need this to do this particular test. I said, oh, just put into ChatGPT. I was like, okay. So do you need to learn the right prompts in ChatGPT? Do you need to learn how to use ChatGPT so well that it also speaks what your thoughts are? Do you need to learn how to navigate it so that it will provide the right answers that would help you move forward? Anybody that is not going to learn any AI to this year or next year, you are going to be 10 years behind. So what kind of tools do you need to learn in 2026 to be who you want to be? So the next thing is, who needs to go with us? This defines the people around you. Getting the right people on the right bus in the right seats is important. Not everybody can go with you in this 2026. So who do you need to add to your team? Who do you need to add as advisors? I have people that when I have issues in my marriage, I'll call them. I have people that if I need financial advice, I'll reach out to them. My son, for instance, has started telling me this, how to invest, online in buying stocks and all those kind of things. Who are the people that you need in terms of your leadership skills? Who can be your coach? So 3 people you need, even in that part, is one. Who is your cheerleader? Who is somebody that when I've done something good, they encourage me, right? They encourage me and help me, to be the person that I should be. Number 2, who is the critic? Not someone that will rub my back. Like I say, hey, you did this presentation today. It was nice, but you should have done this better, right? This is something that you should have changed in your presentation. So you need also a coach. Who is a coach that has been there, has done it, and can move you up also to that level? So who do you need to add on as advisors in your life? Then who do you need to move out? Why are people not serving you? People that are drainers. They will drain you of your mental energy, your physical energy, your financial energy, everything, your time. You need to move them out. You might not block them, but you limit the relationship with them. And then who do you need to mentor? You are leader of leaders. I'm not just talking to leaders. I'm talking to leaders of leaders because you need to pass things down. So if you're a leader of leader, put in the chat, say LL. If you're a leader of leader, put LL in the chat. I see Coach Feyi, Shola, I said goals are usually achievable when we are intentional about them. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, yes. Who said, who else struggles with time management and procrastination? Yes, many of us do. Yes, my daughter spoke with me the other day. Oh, I said, what can I help you? What are you struggling with? I can help you. Say, Mom, I'm struggling with procrastination and time management. So you're not alone. Yes, we have leaders of leaders. Fantastic. Leaders of leaders. So who do you need to work with you? Who do you need that is high there that can pull you up? Who do you need that is on your level that can also strengthen you? And who is that person that has not achieved where you've been to that you can pull up? And that is mentorship. For me this year, I plan to mentor at three emerging leaders, mentor them and pull them up, right? And I'll be scheduling time to really engage them every month and seeing how they are growing. And they will do end of year review for those things. So one of the things about leaders, great leaders, they look at the obstacles, right? Great navigators see obstacles before they become problems. So question, what is that thing that will prevent you from achieving those goals you've written down? So don't forget, when you write down your goals, write those things down. 1, what you want to achieve, who do you want to be? 3, what are the action items that will get you to achieve those goals? That's the 3 things that will help to achieve them. And then number 3, what will prevent me from achieving those goals? Is it finances? Is it resources? Is it time? What are those things? And then you solve them. If it's financials, who can I meet that will help me? What do I need to do to earn more money? Who can provide this money for me? Right? If it's resources, what information do I need? Who can provide me with this information? Time. I don't have time. How can I allot and prioritize time for these things that would help me to achieve them? What do I need to stop doing? If you're scrolling on your phone, then put it, for instance, on my WhatsApp, I've put double authentication. So before I can log into my WhatsApp, I need to put my password. So it's almost a deterrent to me right now, right? So before every minute, I'm already checking my WhatsApp. What information do I need? Who has messaged me? It is a time waster sometimes. And Facebook as well. So you need to look at what are the things that will prevent you from achieving your goals and put to it. So this is my vision synthesis. Everything I've spoken to you, I put it here just for you to have that example that I'm not just saying it as theoretical, it is practical, right? So I'm a consulting and non-profit organization currently serving professionals in leadership and emerging leaders. By December 2026, we'll have expanded our leadership and career influence to 3 states. That's DC, Maryland, and Virginia, through speaking engagements and mentorship. I will secure at least 10 speaking engagements this year, 12 leadership masterclass. This is my number one. And the next one is in February, almost at the same time. 2 global youth initiatives because we do the GYI in John Maxwell. I'll plan to do one in Nigeria and one in the US. And then 3 leadership curriculums to build curriculums that people can actually look at and feed off on. And then mentor 3 emerging leaders. To achieve this, one of the things is time. I need to engage a virtual assistant, someone that will help me to manage some of my time, someone that can help me to do my social media posts to increase my visibility, right? So, and that I've started already. So what does your 2026 look like? How can you put this vision in place for those goals that we've mentioned together? And how can you move forward with it? So, how do we write our goals and make sure that we achieve them? What structures and strategies do we need to put in place? So, if you are ready for the structure and strategy, put SS in the chat. Put SS in the chat. I need some structure. I need some strategies. Put SS in the chat, everybody. Yes, Coach Fola says SS. Auntie Josephine says SS. She's born ready. Yes, Chief Abiodun put MM. Mentorship and movement. I like that. Thank you so much for joining, Chief Ilo. I appreciate you for being here. You're so supportive. Yes, Stolu Eli says SS. Coach Peyi Shola, our protocol advantage person, says SS. Fantastic. So many people here are ready for the structure and strategy. Let me move forward. So you need to take action. One of the things that I put on my mirror is A, B, C, D. And the first A is action. Because I noticed that I put things on ground, I write them down, but I don't move. Sometimes people will say, hey, Ayor, this is the connection that I feel you benefit from. And they will connect me with that person, but I will still not move. What is stopping us? We need to remove that entirely by taking what? Action. Action, action, action. So the first thing is for your goals, put it in 90-day season. That's every quarter. Don't say, after you've written all your goals, say by March 2026, what do I need to achieve? So, I mentioned 12 masterclass. By March, I want to do 3, 1 each month. So that is one that I'm going to achieve. Speaking engagements, how many do I need to do? I'll put that down. So if you have a 3-month season, 90-day season, it helps you. It's shorter, right? It's not too long that you're like, oh, this is still far out, but it's shorter that you can really grab and assess immediately after in March. So at the end of March, those goals you've written down, I want to be able to look at them and say, what have I achieved since? What stopped me? What can I do better? So don't forget that this life is also in seasons. We have Harmattan season, we have rainy season, we have harvest season. In the US, we have the spring, we have the winter, we have the summer, we have the fall, right? Or in the UK, for those in the UK, you still have the winter, you have the fall, or they call it autumn, you have the summer, and we have the spring. So break it into 4 sections and put what can I achieve in 90 days. That is the first thing. So it's realistic and it's achievable. From that, you now say, in this month of January, what can I achieve? What is doable? What do I need to achieve? And then you now put a weekly reflection. You break it down per week. What are the top 3 wins from last week? Remember gratitude? You look at last week. What did I achieve last week? You have to put a remembrance because our brain is likely to forget. We have what we call gratitude amnesia, win amnesia. And the devil will say, hey, you didn't achieve anything. Look at the whole week that went. You didn't achieve anything. I can say, no. I attended Dr. Ayo's masterclass and I learned a lot and I had the mindset rethink. So guess what? Put your 3 wins from last week. So on tomorrow, that is Sunday, every Sunday, write down and reflect your top 3 wins for the week. Then you look forward. What are my top 3 goals for the coming week? Top 3 goals, right? And those are the things that give you the highest reward, the highest return for your time, and is required of you. Because sometimes we do things that are not required of us. We just do things that we want to do to waste time, right? But if something is required of you, you do it. Something that gives the greatest return and the greatest reward. Those are your top 3 goals. And then what are the top 3 actions for those goals you've put down? What are your top 3 actions for those goals you put down? And the top 3 ways you need to show up. I need to show up punctual. I need to show up assertive. I need to show up ready to win. I need to show up believing that I can do it. How do you need to show up? Put it down. Then the second action is your daily to-do list. What I do is that the day before, I'll put my 3 wins for the day before, for that day rather, and then what do I need to do the next day. So in the evening on my phone, I have an alarm that says daily reflection. In the night, I'll just write it down. What are the top 3 things I achieved today? And sometimes it's more. I write it down and what do I need to do tomorrow? So many of it is personal, and so it's divided into my personal to do and my work to do. Then the other thing you need to do that I've adopted that has been so transformative is to ace your mornings. How is your morning routine? People say the way you start your day determines the momentum for the rest of the day. Your daily routine determines your destiny. Is what we believe and what we do, that's what will determine our destiny, right? So ace your mornings. What I do in the morning, I have a daily, I'll show you, this is my daily schedule, right? What do I do? When I wake up, the first thing I do is to pray and read my Bible. As I'm reading my Bible, I'm praying before everybody wakes up. And then when I wake people up for our morning devotion, after that, I do the school runs, then I do my exercises, and then I go on to do other things. So you need to put it down. I have time, but don't forget that sometimes I miss it, and it's okay, especially if things happen. So don't think, oh, I have a to-do list. I must do them the way it's written down. No, it's a guide. So you're not overthinking, what do I need to do? What do I need to do today? No, it's already there. You know what to do. When I log off work, what's the next thing I want to do? Go pick the kids, come back, cook, eat, then build my skill again, right? What do I want to learn? What event do I need to attend? So put that in. And the other thing that has worked for me is a 2-minute rule. What is something if I do for 2 minutes that needs 2 minutes to be done, I should do? Without overthinking it, I just do it. Yesterday, I was boiling water to put on rice and we're about to pray. I was like, okay, what do I need to do? 2 minutes, grab the rice, poured it in, came back, and we did our devotion now. It took me just 2 minutes. And my daughter was looking at me. I said, yes, I have to do it and get it over. So don't overthink. Overthink makes us really get way down. What is that text message you need to send immediately? If I look at it, I receive an email and I feel that I can respond immediately in 2 minutes, I respond. If I look at it, it needs a lot of back and forth, I schedule it for later when I can think through. When sometimes I'm at work, I'm like, okay, can I do a 2 minutes exercise? I get up, do it, move, exercise, and come back. 2 minutes, right? So have the 2 minute rule. What are those tasks that you have that you can do in 2 minutes? Because sometimes they are small tasks, but they build up. And you're like, oh my God, I need to do this, do the laundry, iron the clothes, cook the food, everything. If the laundry, to put it inside the washing machine, takes just about 5 minutes, just do it. Just do it and move on, right? The other thing that would help you to be strategic is your weekly shutdown ritual. And I mentioned it already on Sundays or even after work, right? Look at it. What did I achieve this week? And what do I need to do on Monday? So on Monday, you're not thinking, what am I supposed to do? Who am I supposed to call? What meetings do I have? No, you already know what you're going to do. So when you're shutting down on Friday, write down the things you achieved and the things you need to do. Because many people, even though they've closed their computers, they've left work, they're still thinking. They're still thinking, except people that work on weekends anyway. So that's different, right? But still, you can still do that as well. On Sunday, what do you need to do? So on Monday, just hit the ground running. And your weekly resets, the same thing goes. Resetting your week by looking at what are the 3 goals I need to achieve, what are 3 actions, and how do I show up? Weekly walk or 15 minutes walk and hydration. If you're dehydrated, your brain will be fucked up. And talking about hydration, I'll drink some water. So you need to have at least 15 minutes walk every day between hard activities just to mobilize, right? If you don't hydrate, you have fucked up brains. You find out that you are dehydrated and things are not really clear. But when you hydrate, it helps. It goes a long way. So hydration is good to keep you on your strategic tracks, sincerely. People will say that between food and water, what should you choose? You better choose water and not food. Just like the woman that had her son, is it Hagar? And she was in the desert and she was asking, and son was thirsty, she thought the son would die. She didn't ask for food, she asked for water. And God opened her eyes to see the well. And that's something else about vision. The well was there all this while. The well was there. And she couldn't find it. And the Bible says God opened her eyes and she saw the well. And he had a vessel and went to fetch the water and gave her son. So do you have clarity on what you need to achieve? Now, are we all following? Okay. Yes, somebody
Yes.
said, Chifilo said, I want to complete my scheduling course and get a new job. Fantastic. Yes, 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 yes. And Tolu said, we are busy but not productive. Thank you for saying that you are following everybody. I appreciate you. Now, the other Act 3 is the 20/80 rule. 20% of our action gives 80% of the results. Sometimes in our wardrobe, we have so many clothes, but we only use about 20% every week. Sometimes on our phone, we have so many apps, we only use 20%. So, what is that 20% action you need to take that will give you 80% of the results you're looking for? People that are not leaders would always do the 80% that only give them 20% of results. No, that shouldn't be you this year. So it means that for you to do the 20/80 rule, you have to look what is required of me, what will give me the highest reward, what will give me the highest return of my time. And then you look at it, is it urgent and important? Is it not important and not urgent? You throw it away. Urgent and important, you focus on it. Urgent but not important, you keep it somewhere or you delegate. Ask somebody else to do it, especially if you know that somebody else can do it. The other thing is to redefine discomfort as learning. Once something is comfortable, you might not even benefit. Be comfortable with being uncomfortable. For you to speak, it can be uncomfortable, speak anyway. For you to ask people for things, it's uncomfortable, but ask anyway and learn from it. You want to do an application for a new job, apply anyway. You want to earn more and increase the fee you charge your clients, do it anyway. You want, many of you must have received my WhatsApp message. I'm like, I'm going to do it anyway. People are going to like say, oh, this girl is, or this lady is spamming our WhatsApp page. I'm going to do it anyway. Because I know I believe in what I want to do. I believe in improving the lives of people. So what is uncomfortable for you right now? Reading a book every day, is it uncomfortable? Read it anyway. Just get a page, 2 minutes, read it. Set your timer, right? So don't feel that once it's uncomfortable, you shouldn't do it. Learn from that process, right? I said my Zumba app dancing, it was uncomfortable initially, but I did it and I learned new ways of doing things. The other thing is to define or design friction wisely. What do I mean? Now, when you design friction wisely, it means two things. One, some people would want the things they want to do, they are not able to do it. It's the things they don't want to do that will do it, even so the Bible says. So make the habits you want to improve easier for you. And the ones you don't want to do, make it even harder to achieve. So I don't want to be on my phone all the time. I don't want to scroll in the night. I'll go and charge it somewhere else. I want to get up when my alarm goes up. I'll put it very fast. I have to reach out for it to grab it. So I wake up. I want to read a book. I put my book beside my bed or my study table so that I can pick up that book and read it. I just spoke about my WhatsApp that I put another level of layer of I have to authenticate before I go in. So it's harder to go in. So make a habit you want to improve easier for you by putting on the lower shelf. And then the one that you want to lose, make it harder to reach, put it on the upper shelf, right? So that is a system that works for you. And that way you're able to focus. Create friction in things that you don't want and remove friction from the things you want. Do I want to make more friends? Do I want to get married this year? Then make it easier to be found, right? Make it easier for people to see you. Don't hide somewhere. You want to be closer to your children, to have one-on-one with them. Schedule the time. Make it easier for them to talk to you. Don't just stay in one hole and people are not seeing you. You want to be closer to your husband. Move closer to him. Be available, right? So make it harder. It's not that all the time you wear like double or triple of quadruple clothes. You have to do it. And the other thing is to batch similar tasks. When you batch, and it's called habit stacking. Like I mentioned, once I wake up, I read my Bible, I drink my water, I pray, I do the devotional with my children, then I go and do my exercise. And while doing the exercise, sometimes I listen to some prayers. I'm doing my exercises, I'm listening to prayer line that I've joined, and I'm doing both. So there are things I do on a regular basis that is like they stack after each other, right? You want to send emails, batch it. You want to clean the house, batch it. Sometimes when I'm cooking, I cook things together. I'm like, okay, I want to cook stew. Let me just do the next one and the next one. And I batch things together.
Mo ti pa kámẹ́rà, mo
Yeah.
ń gbọ́ conference, mo ń ṣe. Ah,
Please mute your phones. Thank you. Thank you. And the last thing on Act 3 is to track small wins. What are the things you're achieving every day that you can track? Track those wins and put it down. I remember I was going through my year review last year, and my boss was like, "Oh, I'm not sure the things that you've achieved." Really? I just went up to all the things I've tracked and then gave it to them. I did this, I did this, I did that. I provided these SOPs, I did the stakeholders meeting. I was able to track them. By the time I put all those things down, I was like, okay, this is what I want based on this review. I was like, okay, yes, you deserve it. And it might not be those big things, it might be just every day. Sometimes in the night, my children and I, we do our nights come together devotional, and I say what I think you are grateful for. And that might just be, oh, today um, I was able to go on my walk. I've not done it in like 2 days. Oh, today I was able to read my Bible. Or today I was able to make a new friend. Today I was able to do this master class. What are those small wins in your life that you can mention? So it don't have to be big. Something you can say, I drank enough water today, or I ate a fruit today. Today I was able to cook. Today, just put it down. It really helps. It releases this dopamine and serotonin that makes you feel good, right? And doesn't make you look and say, oh God, what have I done? What have I done? Because it releases cortisol and you feel bad with yourself. Then you stop doing those things. Or you don't read your Bible. And you're like, oh, I've not read my Bible. No, it doesn't matter. Just say, I read my Bible yesterday. I didn't read it today, but tomorrow I'll read it. So it helps. Now, let's go to Act 4, which is your network. Your network is your net worth, right? So you need to have a challenge network, and that's called your accountability partner. Who is that person in your network that can ask you on a weekly basis, did you do what you said you were going to do? Did you do what you said you're going to do? Right? So you need your challenge network. Or some people that are like John Maxwell, many a times they will do conferences, do live to lead, all those kind of things. It also helps. It helps me to think, oh, is this something I could do? How did you do it? Can I learn from you? Right? So you need to create your circle. Who are the people in your circle? Who are those 5 people, 10 people in your circle that can build you up, not pull you down? Right? So you have to create your circle, a challenger, a cheerleader, and a coach. Who are those people that can challenge you to move forward? Who are those people that can coach you? We have so many coaches here. We have Coach Paula, we have Coach Feyishola, we have a pastor here that is also able to coach people, right? So who are those people? And then you make public promises. When I say public promises, I mean have an accountability partner. Studies have shown that if you tell somebody, just one person, something that you're doing, they're able to encourage you to do it, right? The other day, I think it was, no, I was like, oh, I'm going to do my church online. I'm not feeling so good to go. Just because I mentioned, oh, someone, no, you can still go. You feel better now, you can still go. I was like, that's true. After an hour, I feel better. And I went. Or even this morning, I was struggling between, oh, should I go for my women's conference? Should I stay? Would there be a time crunch? I was like, you could actually have time. And I was like, oh, thank you for encouraging me just because I mentioned it. So now, who is that one person? It can be an accountability partner, like I mentioned. It can be your partner in the home, your spouse. It can be your children. Or when we talk about fun, family, finances, all those kind of things, who are your advisors that you can just mention those things to? And they'll say, did you do what you're going to do? Did you save that money? Did you invest in that thing? Did you pay your debts? What are you doing? Did you give? Right? You said you're going to give. Did you give? Did you pay your tithes? Right? Did you do your offering? So, but I'm not talking about the promises that we make that we just be on social media. Hey, everybody, when you do social media public promises, your brain feels as if you've done it already. And then you don't achieve that. That's as people feel that they are jinxed. No, you're not jinxed. You've just made your brain say, oh, I've done it. But when you share with one person, studies have shown that it improves your chance of doing it because that person gets back to you. Social media is not going to get back to you. They're not going to ask you that. Did you read the book you said you're going to read? They never do. It's either they put a like or whatever, right? Okay. The other thing is that put down a I won't or I to don't to don't list. What are the things that you won't want to do? What are the things that you won't do? Like scrolling. I don't want to be scrolling endlessly anymore. I don't want to be doom scrolling, right? What are the things I won't do? I won't be a doormat. What are the things I won't do? I won't be quiet. I speak up, in meetings, either through typing or showing my camera. I won't be invisible. Are you an entrepreneur? Are you the world best known secret? Nobody knows you. I say you're an entrepreneur. No. In this day and age, people want to see, want to feel. So you won't be invisible, right? So put all those things down that usually would stop you from achieving your goals. And then micro resets. This is important. Micro reset is taking at least 15 minutes a day to do nothing. You just sit down, do nothing, reflect, and with a heart of gratitude. No phones, no nothing. You're looking outside the house, you're looking at a tree, you're going on a walk, nothing. You're just resetting. It really helps because there's so much information, so much things going around in our brain, in our minds, so much challenges, either family, my parents, my siblings, my children, my husband, myself, my work, so many things. So the brain is all wired up, but you just need 15 minutes every day just to reset. And sometimes what I do is, even in that 15 minutes, don't even have social media, don't even have anything. But what I do when I'm going on a walk is I have this app that just like an affirmation and it speaks, I'm listening, I'm not looking at it, and it says it and I repeat it. And I use that time, like habit stacking, right? And gratitude. Be grateful to God, be grateful to yourself, be grateful for other people. Write thank you notes to people, right? People that have helped in your life. Write a thank you note to them. Just say, I just want to say thank you for all you are to me and what you've been. So write it. It can be handwritten, it can be typed, whatever. Just write a thank you note. It goes a very long way. So now we are coming very close. I would like to say consistency instead of intensity and habits instead of heroics. So consistency means that you are doing those small atomic habits every day. Those things on your to-do list, your goals, and the three things you need to do to achieve those goals, do them consistently instead of intensity. You are not reading your book, say, oh, I've not read. Then you now read like 10 pages. And then you forget for next day. No, just read that 1 page, 2 pages, right? And just make sure that you do them. And then habits instead of heroics. This will transform your life because then you're able to move forward little by little every day. So don't just add years to your life, add life to your years by building something that outlives you. Every day, we have to create global impact through your actions, through your words. You don't just want to just live the life, you want to be proactive. You want to be proactive and build things that outlives you. So if you want to build a life of legacy, put L. Put L in the chat. L in the chat. I want to live a life of legacy. Put L in the chat. Yes, yes. Coach Funalaika says, L, yes, she is ready to build a life of legacy. Coach Paula, she does that every week. Yeah, Chief Elo. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, Samuel. Yes, Fumi Bolariwa. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is fantastic. I see people that want to live a life of legacy. So thank you so much. I really appreciate that you've listened. I have resources on my YouTube channel. I'll put that in the link soon, but this is it at Ayo Adenuga that I've created over the years. Some on leadership, speaking, productivity. You go in, look at it, subscribe to it so that I can receive those podcasts that I release on a monthly basis, bi-weekly basis, or weekly basis. You would always see it. So thank you again. I have an ask for everybody. And that ask is one, I've given this talk, this sponsored talk, and thanks to Health Leader Alliance for sponsoring it, and also to my family for being able to pay that time, and you also for being here. Now, who is that person in your life that you feel I can also present this to? Who is that person that you know that you feel I should know? Who is that organization that wants a transformed workforce on communication, leadership that you want me to be part of? Who is that person that has a podcast that you feel this will benefit their world, their tribe? So link up with me. I'll really appreciate that. Check me out on LinkedIn. It's Dr. Ayo Adenuga. Or you check my website, visit it, or even Linktree. After this, we are going to drop in the chat a free guide for you to be able to use. The ones I presented before, how to navigate 2026. I'm going to drop it so that you can grab it. Again, um, thank you for listening. I would like to say that you are born ready. I believe in you. You are made for transformation. You are made for more. And if you liked all the things I've spoken about, please go in my to leave a Google review. The Google review is like, okay, I like what Dr. Ayo has said. I really appreciate it. And then just say what you've learned from that. So that will be in the chat in a few minutes, or it's even here right now. So click on the Google review and leave a review for us. Number one, it helps other people to see me and I'm able to impact more lives. It helps people to know and trust me for the work I do because you have spoken to say, I've learned from you. I appreciate you. I want to move forward with you. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Now we have just about 6 more minutes. And I want people, if you're able to unmute, to say one thing you learned or how you're going to change your 2026. What's one thing you're going to do to change 2026 and make it better? Anybody, you can put in the chat or you can unmute and speak. Put
Well,
in the chat. Yeah.
yes, I really want to appreciate.
Hello.
I really want to appreciate you for the teaching, the enlightenment. Because this year, what I told myself is on how to be able to, be in tune with the Lord and make myself available to, to dwell more in His Word and prayers. And I've been thinking in my head, because you come from work, you are tired, you have to do, you have to do that. But
Mhm.
something you said that we can be determined to at least 2 chapters a day. And
Yes.
when you said it, I asked myself, but that is not too much.
Mm.
And I'm really blessed, and I've challenged myself that yes, every day I have to do that. If I'm not able to do it, well, no problem. The following day I will do it. Thank you so much. God
Yes.
bless you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Mhm.
Any other person? Thank you,
Hello.
Bridget. I appreciate it. Yes, you can talk.
Hello, ma. Yeah, what I've planned today is that concerning my goals, I have three goals for 2026, and there is a motive that I have in my mind that never give up. So on
Yes.
that three goals, one, I want to move closer to God. I want
Mhm.
to be doing my devotion as at when due every
Yes.
morning, and also I want to publish all my research paper for last year in a reputable journal this year. And
Good.
also, I want to excel academically and financially this year. That's my three goals. And the slogan for those three goals are never give up.
Never
I
give
want to
up.
give up on them.
Fantastic. I love that. I love, 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 love that. That is good. Thank you. Yes. Is there any other person that has any other thing to say? If you do, let us know. Let us know. Let us know. So, one thing I want to ask of all of us today, if we are able to show your video, I would like to take a quick picture, screenshot of a picture of all the attendants with you smiling and having your thumbs up. With you smiling and with your thumbs up. Yes, thank you. I see Samuel's camera is on. Put on your camera. Let's have a quick snapshot of that with the thumbs up. I only see one person. I only see one person. Who else? It's okay. You don't have to be all made up like me. Thank you, Chibila. Thank you. Thank you, Bridget. Yes, thank you, Shegu. Who else? Who else can put on their camera? Okay. This is 1, 2 going. Let's put on our camera. I'm going to take the pictures now. Thank you. Good. Another one. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Yes, let's smile and do that. Yes. Good. Okay, thank you. That's done. Lovely faces, lovely people. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you really for this time. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you for joining me. This will be a monthly masterclass. It will be sponsored again and free for you to attend. I would make sure that for those people that are registered, that this is in there, and people that actually go onto the website to give the review, that they get the slides as well. I wanted to attach I'm not able to. I wanted to attach the navigation 2026 that I had, but I couldn't do it right now. But I had promised, and I'll do that through the email. So thank you. Rock your 2026. Have a wonderful week, end of the week, and have a wonderful year 2026. Thank you, and God bless.
Thank you very much. God bless you for your time. We really
Thank
enjoyed
you.
this class section. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you,
Thank you
Samuel.
so much, Ma. Really enjoyed the moment and the time. God bless you more and more.
Thank you, Senator Shegu. Thank you. Okay, bye, everybody.